Scene number 2. A cozy room, the session begins. Evan explains that today's lesson will focus on learning simple verb forms, positive, negative, and questions.
All right, today we'll be learning how to express things positively, negatively, and how to ask questions. We'll start with the basic forms, and I'll help you along the way. It's okay to feel a little lost at first. We're all learning together. Ready? Before we dive into examples, let me explain a bit more. When we talk about positive sentences, we're simply stating what someone does or did without any negation. These are straightforward, like saying, I study or I am studying. The difference between I study and I am studying is about tense and progress. I study is used for things that happen regularly or in general. For example, if you study English every day, you would say, I study English. I am studying is happening right now. If you're in the middle of studying at this moment, you say, I am studying. Now, when we move on to negative sentences, we're simply adding a word like not or don't to show something isn't happening. For example, instead of saying, I study, you say, I don't study, which means you're not doing it regularly. Similarly, I am not studying means you're not studying right now, at this exact moment. Asking questions is where we flip things around a little, but it's easier than it looks. We just switch the word order. I study becomes, do I study, for a general question. I am studying becomes, am I studying, if you want to ask if something is happening now. For negative questions, it's like adding the negation back in, but keeping that flipped word order. I don't study becomes, don't I study? I am not studying becomes, aren't I studying? This format works for all kinds of verbs. What changes is how we use them with different tenses, positive or negative forms, and questions. All right, let's try these out.